the question is, when an aeroplane is 800 meters above the ground PO, its angle of elevation from a point P on the ground is 30 degrees. How far is the plane from P by line of sight? Now, the question is testing the knowledge of trigonometry. That is the basic knowledge of trigonometry, right angle triangle, and angle of elevation and depression. So we are going to apply the basic knowledge of a right angle triangle and the laws involved in right angle triangle and use it to solve this problem. So from the question, we are going to represent this in a diagram. And let's critically look at this diagram here. We are told that when an aeroplane is 800 meters above the ground PO. Now, this is a ground PO representing here, and the aeroplane is 800 meters above. So this is where the aeroplane lies here. The aeroplane is at this point. And you are told that its angle of elevation from point P is 30 degrees. Where is point P? Point P on the ground. And this is point P here. So from this point here, we move up, elevate 30 degrees to this point here. And that is the point, and that is where the aeroplane lies. And that is what they call the point by line of sight. This is point P. And this is the aeroplane. So from this point is where we are sighting the aeroplane here. And here becomes 30 degrees. Now the question says, how far is the plane from P by line of sight? How far is the plane from P by line of sight? This is P and this is a line of sight. So we are going to find this side. Now you can see that I have represented this information in a right angle triangle. And right angle triangle here, this side that is hypotenuse is usually the longest side, which is side that is opposite to the right angle, which is 90 degrees. It's already written here. And this side, 30 degrees here. And since this place is 30 degrees, then this side becomes opposite. Because opposite to the angle in question, which is 30 degrees. And the remaining side, PO here, becomes the adjacent. And what we are asked to find how far is the plane from P by line of sight. So from the diagram, we are asked to find the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse. Alright, so by using trigonometric ratio, we have that sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Why do I choose sine theta? The reason why I choose sine theta is because sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse, is what connects what I'm looking for. Now, opposite is given, the hypotenuse is what I'm looking for. So, what connects the given and the one I'm looking for is sine theta. So now say sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, which is 800 meters over this side I'm looking for. Alright, so we are now say that sine theta, theta represents 30 degrees, and I say sine 30 degrees is equal to opposite, which is 800 meters over x. Now we donate this hypotenuse as x. Now simplifying further, we now say x times sine 30 is equal to 800. Now what is sine 30? And I say x is equal to 800 over sine 30. And which is 800, sine 30 is 0.5. When I say 800 over 0.5, which is equal to 1,600 meters.